Hey everyone, this is Patrice with the Positivity Corner. I am back with another video. I am still recovering from surgery, but I wanted to come back for a brief visit. Want to thank everyone both for the well wishes on my recovery and for all the comments. My goodness, there's been a lot of them, and also for all my new subscribers to the channel. I hope you enjoy the 600 plus videos that I have currently for you to enjoy. Welcome to the party. When I left last, I was talking about singers, some of my favorite singers, specifically people who are solo artists. I'm not talking about their work with their respective bands, whatever, groups, etc. I'm just talking about people's solo work. Ooh, this gentleman right here. Ray Charles Robinson is his birth name, but of course he's Ray Charles, aka the Genius. That is one of his many nicknames, and I'll give him that. He's a damn genius in my opinion. And when we talk about singing, this dude, he just brought it every single time on record. Of course, he's one of the architects of what we know as soul music. He just is. He started out in 1940s. He had his first sort of big hit in 1954. He is one of the architects of soul who combined jazz, the blues, gospel, made it into the hybrid that we know today, and did it so well, didn't he? In addition to the singing, great piano player. Not good, great. I'm glad that people gave him his flowers before he was gone. Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, Grammy Hall of Fame. Dude has 10 of his records in the Grammy Hall of Fame. 10 of them. Yeah, he got his props before he was gone. May he rest in peace. And boy, those records. I have loved this guy since I was a kid. Specifically his singing. As I said, he combined a lot of genres, and he sings that way. When you listen to him, he's got that grit in his voice, the bluesy kind of inflections. It's a little gospel-y. You can shout for real. And it's jazzy. One of his influences, of course, was Nat King Cole. The other one, the band leader, Louis Jordan. He's got that jazz thing going on with the piano work. Great production. Great production. And one thing that I really enjoyed about his career and going back and listening to these records is that the guy could sing anything. He could sing jazz. He could sing the blues. He had one of the best-selling country albums in history. What? Yeah. And, of course, even a song that is associated with one of the United States. Yeah. Genius? Yeah. If you don't know anything about this gentleman, Um, there was a really popular biopic that came out called Ray. It was a big hit. It was commercially successful. The actor who portrayed him, it's an interesting interpretation of him. It's not a direct imitation of him. Mr. Jamie Foxx, he won the Academy Award for Best Actor for his portrayal of Ray Charles. And of course, the movie, it don't sugarcoat his life. He had a lot of ups and downs, serious ups and downs in his life. It's an interesting movie if you don't know anything about him. And of course, the music is phenomenal in the movie. They recreate a lot of his biggest hits, including this one that I am going to play from 1959. It is immortalized in the biopic Ray. And from what I read and understood, the biopic pretty much nailed how it was constructed and created. This song from 1959 was a spur of the moment thing. Wow. It was improvised. Supposedly, they were performing. They had done all the material, him and his band, that they could do. They ain't have nothing left, in other words. They was looking for an encore. Ray Charles, a.k.a. The Genius, improvised. He improvised this classic. They did it once. The audience went berserk. And the audience afterwards wanted to know, how can I get this record? This record is dope. Well, of course, there was no record because he had improvised everything on the spot. From what I read, they did it a couple more times after that initial performance to kind of tighten it up. Then Ray said, okay, let's put it on record. Woo-wee. The rest is history. This is probably one of the first records I ever heard by Ray Charles. And I'm pretty sure that I heard it on the oldie station in New York City, WCBS FM, which was an oldie station. So I probably heard it in the mid to late 60s myself. Ooh, boy, there are a gazillion versions of this. There was a part 1 and a part 2. Because the original record is over 7 minutes. And, that was unheard of in 1959. Records were this long. You know what I'm saying? Like 2 minutes and change, you're finished. So what they did was they split it up in a part 1 and a part 2. I'm playing a restored version that's about 6 and change. What I love about this song is the spontaneity of it. And when you see the movie Ray and you see the sequence, it's just so much fun. And it's like they're having so much fun. Ray Charles, the Raylettes, his famous background singers, the musicians in the band, the interaction between them, the audience is getting into it. And actually, when they recorded it, they had people in the studio to react to it so that it sounded like a live performance. And it's got a lot of different elements to it. It starts out with the electric piano. Oh, it's great. And it's so cool because he does not actually start singing until over 1 minute and 30 seconds plus. It's the piano playing and the percussion is sick and they're just going for it. And then he starts singing. He didn't even sing in the beginning of the record. Then you've got the percussion. It's cooking. He's cooking. Then it gets a little gospel-y. Why? Because you got the call and response between Ray Charles and the Raylettes. Then the horns come in. I mean, it's just dope. Absolutely dope. This is from 1959. Ray Charles. Classic. It's called What I Say.
What's that? You said, what's that? One time? All right. Oh, one more time. Say it one more time right now. Say it one more time now. Say it one more time, yeah. Say it one more time. Say it one more time, yeah. Make me feel so good. Make me feel so good now, yeah. Baby, make me feel so good, yeah. Make me feel so good. Make me feel so good, yeah. It's alright. Say it's alright right now. Say it's alright. Say it's alright, yeah. Say it's alright. Say it's alright. Shake that thing now. Baby, shake that thing now. Baby, shake that thing. Baby, shake that thing right now. Baby, shake that thing. Baby, shake that thing. Wow, feel alright now, yeah. Say feel alright now. Wow, say feel alright, yeah. Let her feel alright. Let her feel alright.
Come on now. That song is dope. Ooh, wait, that's from 1959. Ray Charles with one of the greatest songs in music history. The last poll I looked at, it was in the top 10, y'all, of the top 500 of all time. Woo! What I'd say. That was a hit. And let me tell you, he had some hits before then, but not like this one. He was on the R&B charts, throughout the 1950s. But this song, this song crossed over, and it really got him into mainstream pop chart superstardom. Whew. A lot of people have covered this, but I gotta go with the original. Sorry. I love my originals. You know how I feel about covers. This song is just an out and out classic. And what an introduction on this channel to the genius, Ray Charles. What a tune. What a tune. He is so influential. It's kind of hard to wrap your head around it. He really was something else. As always, this is the Positivity Corner with Patrice. Please like, click, share, subscribe for further content. And I will be back with a couple more of my favorites from Ray Charles.